Okay, so we made it to the Wissahickon Park on the Schuylkill River Trail, and now we're about to head back. They're promising rain to start in about half an hour, so we will seek shelter. We'll be riding on different terrains, but we're gonna go on Martin Luther King Drive. Let's just see if everything's in order. And if you want to ride your scooter in the rain, that's totally up to you. The company does not recommend it. It's included in the literature. The owner's manual, it says do not ride this on rain or wet surfaces or snow. That's totally up to you. Have I done it before? Yes. With this scooter, no. I've done it with the 9-bot in the snow and the rain, and I have been okay. Am I going to do it with this one? Probably not. It's totally up to you. If I tell you not to do it, you might say, hey, yo, I've done it. If I tell you to do it, someone's going to say, hey, you shouldn't do it. And this is why. So it's totally up to you. Like many things in life, totally up to you. If something's not working for you, it's totally up to you whether you decide to stay in it or not, whether it's a job, a relationship, or otherwise. Let's see if we can start heading back. There's a dead mouse there on the road. Perhaps it was eaten by a bird, but it doesn't look like the bird took it fully in. Perhaps it wasn't what the bird was looking for. It just looks flattered. Maybe somebody run it over. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Was I here first? No, I don't know. So let's get under this. Start heading back on the trail. And you're gonna get a lot of gorgeous views. You come here to the Wissahickon Park. Could you imagine how beautiful this looks in the fall? The fall foliage, the colorful array, the colorful spectrum. And then we're back, headed to the next bridge. And what do you think? When we get back to the parkway, do you think we should head a lot faster than we have been on the way here? I think so. We'll call it Mission Beat the Rain. Head in that direction. The family coming good. You see how everybody stays to one side? That's a good look. See, go past this one. Everybody's pretty polite. Bless that lady. She just sneezed twice. Towards the bridge. No one's on it? Okay, no one's on it. And here we go. It feels like a roller coaster. Something out of old Great Adventure, Six Flags. Maybe even the Cyclone in Brooklyn. Surf Avenue. Cyclone. Now we go down. And I just want to point out that when the motor gave out on the Voro motor scooter, this was the hill that it happened in. I was maybe a quarter up this hill and out it went. So if you have Voro motors at home, E-Move Cruiser, don't go up hills because your motor, it might just go out. It's just not that strong. It's made horribly. It's just not what they had in mind. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And pass them. Again, that's the walk of not knowing anybody around you. We should do a social experiment to see who does that walk the most. I'm sure you might have your own theories, but it's always good to have an actual study behind something. Even if it's just to the naked eye, a naked eye test as to what you see, who notices, who doesn't notice, what are the commonalities. So we head up. We're gonna gradually go up, and you see it handles it pretty nicely. If we go around here, go on the other side. This is a very nice park because if you want to come hiking, you can just come hiking. There are also restaurants on the other side of the park. You have geese. If you just want to sit and look at water, you can do that here. Now we're exiting the park to go on the Schuylkill River Trail on the Martin Luther King Drive side, if possible. So far it's been a pleasant ride. I'm happy that you're here with me. Hopefully everything continues to be great. And we're going to go to Martin Luther King Drive. Thank you guys. Always thank people that make room for you. Always customary to decrease speed as you're going around curves. It's an unspoken rule. You don't know what's going to be around the corner. It could even save your life. There's a father fishing with his daughter. We go up this hill, and it maintains much of the 20 miles per hour. It does drop down about 2 speeds as you're going. Going around here. We're heading close to the rocks since this is a taller ride. The Segway GT2, you might need to duck a little bit so the top of your helmet doesn't hit the rocks. Just keep that in mind, but that all comes with being observant. We're almost about to cross the street. We'll wait for the next light as the winds begin to pick up here in Philadelphia, which might be a sign of the rains to come. There is the Wissahickon Transportation Center right here. And over here you have Deeks Catering, D-E-K-E-S. That's where I had to take an Uber home with the Vora Motor scooter. That's where my Uber met me when it stopped working once I went up the hill in this park. Proof of this is documented online. One of my other videos. Some of these lights are not calibrated as well as other lights here in Philadelphia, so you might find yourself waiting a long time for the light to change and you're thinking, is this working? Should I just jump into the middle of traffic? No, it's because It's not set up the way that it needs to be set up. Even if there are no cars coming for a very long period of time, I'm talking about sometimes 45 minutes, 45 seconds, nothing coming, you're still waiting and waiting and waiting, but there's nothing coming. So a lot of it is because people have not notified the people that take care of it, the city. So you can't expect the problem to get better if you don't let anybody know about it. It's not going to happen just through wishing. You have to actually put some effort behind and say, this is wrong, this is something that needs to be fixed. There's a life lesson in there. Don't expect things to get better without your effort. Most bullies of the world, they get what they want because nobody gives them any kind of resistance. And sometimes it just takes one person to say, this is where it stops. Practice it with me. Say it loud. This is where it stops. Wherever that is a place where you can no longer let this abuse of power happen. Take the life lessons. It's much more than a scooter video. It's a video that has to do with the things that a lot of people are going through. Don't ever think that you're going through something on your own. You're just the one that made it so everybody knows about it. But we will all share in the knowledge provided. Okay, let's keep going. And there's some runners, some bikers. See if we can get to the other side here, cross this bridge. And once we cross this bridge, we're going to make a right. I was making a right. Is that a beagle? It's a nice looking dog. We'll see if we can get on the other side of this. Just a little more. Thank you. We will keep going. Cross this bridge. Look how rusted this bridge looks. I'm sure it has seen better days. Who knows? It might be stronger than a lot of the newer bridges. Made it to the end. And the tires on this GT2 Cruiser handles a lot of the potholes well, and the division, yeah, it just handles a lot of the road well. It has two-wheel drive. If we go down here, we're going to increase the speed to go to, let's do sport mode or racing mode. Let's do that. And let's head back in a hurry. See if we can beat the rain. And yes, this road is closed. So when the road is closed, it becomes a course, so to speak. It's not the official rebranding of this road, but just keep that in mind. That's what I've made it at the moment. Going around. Right now we're going about 30 miles per hour. But you can change that in your settings. people don't go out until the sun has consistently committed to being out for their spring to start. But you always see people out doing things. I'm seeing a lot of dog people out with their dogs, but I see a lot less couples together doing things united. For better or for worse, just being observant, that's what I see. But it does look like a design. Why a lot of people might choose the road here as opposed to, let's see how it handles the incline. No, it's not. Why might a lot of people choose this road opposed to the path is because it has a lot less stumbling blocks, a lot less potholes. You also see a lot of exercise equipment to the left of me. I don't know how long it's been there, how many years. As we pass the Strawberry Mansion Bridge right above us, there's a section of Philadelphia called Strawberry Mansion. We just passed this. It's not as sweet as it sounds. But anything that you neglect is not going to be as sweet as it could be. Just keeping good speed is 25 miles per hour. About this helmet, it handles wind pretty well. The reviews for this helmet has said that it's loud. If you put the flap down, it's not going to be as loud. The visor, I mean. And on top, it also has two spots that act as vents. If you keep those closed, it's also going to be quieter. I just like the fact that you don't have to wear a hat on a day that's grown chillier like today. You don't have to wear a hat because of all the padding provided by this helmet. On the app for the GT2, you can also see where you've gone. How fast it is. I mean, how fast you were going. You can also see, if you care to see, the map, the outline, the terrain of the roads. You can change the frequency of your headlight, baseboard, settings. I mean, it's a very well-made tool, machine. If we can exit, see if we exit the park, because at the end of Martin Luther King Drive here, there's nothing but construction equipment, so you can't go out that way. So we're going to take a detour here to West Philadelphia. Look how it handles. Let's see how it handles this uphill trek, some bumpy spots. At 22, 23 miles per hour. It's maintaining good speed. We approach Fairmount Park. Look at some of the remnants from the World Games. I believe it was in 1911 or 1909. And the gate is closed. It's vehicular traffic on one side. About to enter this roundabout, Lansdowne Drive, Fairmount Park. And we're going right about at the speed limit for this roundabout, 20 miles per hour, just from regular driving. That's how powerful this thing is. Going through the roundabouts. Stop sign there. Hopefully the cars will honor that. I wonder. I think I want to go straight. Yeah, I'm 41st. Let's see. Just for a change of pace. And this is another one of those streets that has lights that is not calibrated that well. There's no reason for the bus to be waiting that long. Well, guess what? Anytime you see a problem, there's someone looking forward to solving that problem, and the person who's looking forward to solve that problem is usually a business that's not made yet. Maybe that's your calling, wherever you are. Every problem is a solution waiting to be had. Here in Girard Avenue. One of the more confusing streets because everything's not easily marked. Some things are set up for the trolleys, some for cars, but not designated so easily to be spotted out if you're driving. Just keep your head on the swivel. And I get it, they like to sometimes ease traffic by calibrating the lights in a way that leaves the main roads open for extended periods of time of traffic flow, but sometimes it just doesn't make sense, and I don't know if there's an easy fix for that, but I'm sure they can figure it out. Found an easier way to collect taxes, so sure there should be an easy way to fix that issue, those issues. Going up, going straight, handling another hill. Let's go up, let's go up, let's go up. So this is the 41st Street Bridge here in West Philadelphia. More of an overpass, easy overpass. always some new construction being built. Just a few years ago, there were signs everywhere asking for messed up homes, dilapidated homes to be sold to certain developers. Another sign saying don't sell to developers, because usually that means increasing rent for the people that live there, or inaffordability for the people that live there now. And totally understood. A lot of people have left the area.
I'm waiting for Mariella to come the fuck out. Mariella, come out.
One of the citizens of the area screaming, cussing. Is it cussing or cursing? Which one do you say? Let's just say not happy. Let's say that. Thank you, car, for not running me over. We'll just go straight here. Just do not enter sign here. Let's do the best thing possible and enter. Stay away from this. I hear a lot of people say, depending on where you go in Philadelphia, that an area could go from being tough to being easy to just not knowing what you're looking at. Well, just one of those places. What I don't like to see in Philly, if I may, is I see a lot of young people just who look checked out, who look too comfortable in doing nothing. That's something that I wish was different. But again, behind every problem, there is a big solution. And the big solution might be something that not even society is ready for or wants to admit. That's why it will remain a problem, I believe. We'll see. We have a detour here. There's always somebody doing what you want to do while you're saying it can't be done. So don't trust other people's opinions as much as your own effort or willingness to fight, right? It's a willingness. Let's see if we can make this light. Let's see if we can make this light, Gilbert. Let's see if we can make this light. We made it, we made it. They say most accidents happen just a couple of miles away from home. I understand that fully, in that sometimes you just relax all your guards because you think that the safety of your home is just around the corner. Well, what the stats show is that that is an error in judgment. And we're gone. Alright. And we are close enough to our destination where we'll be signing off